What's going on? It's me, finally back on the video. And today I'm doing what if Deku was in a Quirk marriage. Sorry guys, I know you wanted what if Deku had purple lightning and black eyes. But I've actually been wanting to do this one for a while. So don't worry, part 3 will still be coming out. Of what if Deku had purple lightning and black eyes. But yeah. Anyway, let's get into this. Deku, gonna be born with a quirk, and I'm gonna say, this is gonna be kind of inspired by, what's his name? I think it's the Chosen Weeb. I think that's the one he did. No, it's someone else. But basically where they did a whole entire part where they made Deku's mom a bodybuilder. Deku's quirk was like something like muscle augmentation. I don't think it actually was a muscle augmentation though. But and the title was the exact same as this, so yeah, but I'm gonna take a bit of that. I'm gonna change it up a bit. Alright. Instead of Muscular being a villain, he's gonna be a hero. And good friends with. What's up with my throat today? Be good friends with Endeavor. Muscular is the number 3 hero, and Inko is gym manager, the owner of the gym that Muscular works out at. Inko and him start going out. Then they get married, have a child. His quirk is ultimate muscle augmentation. When Izuku's 2, Muscular gets assists All Might in the battle against when Deku's 5, he assists All Might in the battle of One for All for One. Because Muscular is actually the 9th successor in this one. Deku will be the 10th successor. But basically, yeah, all that happens. All for One gets taken down. Now, if you want to know the difference between ultimate muscle augmentation and muscle augmentation is... ultimate muscle augmentation? Let's say... you know, on the anime, like, when Muscular had, like, his All Might, like, super big muscles, like, when Deku was going 1,000,000%, he had to go to 1,000,000% to beat him, while he had all those muscles on. Basically, just like 1 inch thick of muscles on Deku from that is basically the same strength as what Muscular had then. And they can actually control it much better. by the way, to that guy that wanted me to try and make the next part 1 hour, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I didn't have enough space on my phone. But, I'll try going for, like, 30-ish minutes. On What If Deku Had Black Ice and Purple Lightning Part 3. So, yeah. So, yeah, anyway. Yeah. Basically, yeah. So, Endeavor and, Endeavor and Muscular, Endeavor isn't as abusive. He's basically, doesn't hit, but, no, sorry, he will hit his children. But nowhere near as bad in the anime. Like, if they're being really bad, cheeky, and naughty, stuff like that, he will have to, like, teach them a lesson. You know that. Like, that's parenting 101. You have to teach kids a lesson if they're bad. Endeavor has a much bigger fuse in this one, so I won't get as angry and will be more calm-headed all the time. And in this one, Ray and Engie will actually fall in love. And if you'll see in the anime that Ray's actually quite a nice person. Like, look at it. I'm pretty sure, like, in the anime, she was willing, in the manga, she was willing to give Engie a second chance after everything he did, by the way. Which, you gotta admit, that takes, like, a kind heart. And I will admit, I believe in everyone should get a second chance. But I draw a line at some point. But anyway, yeah, so they actually fall in love. And yeah, he's strict on his kids. Toya isn't dead, by the way, in this one. And that Shoto is gonna have a twin sister named Shota. They have the same quirk. But Shoto knows how to use it better. God damn, I spent 8 minutes just doing all that bullshit. Anyway, whatever, let's get into this. Katsuki Bakugo is bullying Deku, thinking, oh yeah, you don't have a quirk, so you must be quirkless. No, it just turns out that he, hadn't awakened his quirk yet. God damn, what's up with my nose today? Deku, like, basically Bakugo is bullying a kid, and Deku just steps in, takes the full force of his explosions. And I'm gonna say, Katsuki's Bakugo's, that this time is as strong as, you know, his strong as explosions were against the Sludgeville. I'm going to say about that strong. And Deku's ultimate muscle augmentation gives him a higher durability. Now, even when he's not using the quirk. So to a quirkless kid, he would have been killed. To a kid with a weak quirk that didn't do anything to his durability. Well, quirks in general, if you have the quirk gene, they actually just like give your body stats a boost as well. Because look at Midoriya versing Overhaul. He's punching concrete. Izuku Midoriya's quirk does not give him a durability boost. You can see that by the broken bones. It helps his body adapt to it and makes his durability stronger through means of basically breaking his bones and making them stronger. Yeah, they don't make the bones stronger, but they make breaking his muscles apart and then reforming them to make them stronger, basically. But yeah. So yeah, but you can see in the overhaul fight, he's punching concrete. How is he not hurting his hand? Anyway, blabbing on too much. Deku gets blasted by this. And muscle fibers start going on his body. Luckily, just at the nick of time. Because even with Deku's enhanced durability from his quirk, when his quirk isn't activated, it still would have probably sent Deku to the ER and had brain damage. Sorry, not brain damage. What's it called? Respiratory damage. Like, basically what All Might has. Oh yeah, but All Might's wound isn't as bad. Basically, he can only do 12 hours of the day though. Yeah. And that's also because he passed his quirk on, so yeah. Deku's dad is actually the #1 hero right now. No, sorry, when he becomes 15, Deku... No. When he's 10, All Might will be taken out. I'm so sorry, guys, for my coughing and snorting. My throat's acting up real bad. Yeah, but yeah. Basically, he basically does force yourself to give that big boost when you run. Not like athlete runners basically kneel down on the ground and then run. Basically, he does that, but in one step, he goes all the way to Bakugo and kicks him in the head. Now, right now, Deku's quirk is just awakened, so it's not as strong as it should be, not as strong as it will be. Actually, no, muscles don't form around him in this, I'm just saying. But he gets a natural strength boost, durability boost, speed boost. When basically, how do I say this? You know how Naruto activates, the Nine-Tails cloak? I mean, the Nine-Tails eyes? And that gives him a boost? Without activating the Nine-Tails cloak? Basically, yeah, that's the same thing. He's getting... His quirk gives him that natural boost. Even when it's not activated. but the boost gets even stronger when he when he when he's using it, when he activates the muscle parts of his body. So yeah. And we're just going like, whoa, he just basically destroyed Bakugo. And at a young age, Deku's mom tells him, you should train. You should train, and you should train in the gym. And he goes like, okay. And he does a lot of training. And at the age of 8, he has like the typical body of like, he's basically the body of Muscular when you first see him. Not as tall though. Inko and Rei are best friends. Deku calls Rei auntie, just like he does with Mitsuki. Basically, yeah. And he also calls Endeavor uncle, which is like never fails to put a smile on his face. Or like just give him like that grown man cry, like you know how like Kirishima has that manly cry, like basically like that. So one day, well, just so you know, Shota and Shoto are best friends with Deku. And one day, like, when they're 8-ish, basically, jokingly, basically, basically they're just talking about their kids for the future, and, marriage thing pops up, basically, like, he goes, like, they're just joking around, going, like, he goes, like, Inji goes, like, I would only let, Shota or Shoto marry someone, Shota marry someone that I know would be good, like, Izuku, and they go, like, and, like, they thought this was, like, an actual thing, but he goes, like, nah, I'm just joking, but, like, I would want them to be someone like Izuku. And then, like, they're just joking, yeah. And Deku finds this funny, because he already has a crush on, Shota. And he protects her from bullies. Because she gets bullied for being the weak one out of Shoto and out of the siblings, like out of her brother and her. And Deku don't tolerate that shit. Deku don't tolerate bullying. So he smacked him 6 weeks to Sunday. But then, fast forward to when they're like, no, not 16, what's it called? God damn, I'm trying to work out a good age. When they're 12, Endeavor actually brings up the idea of a Quirk marriage between Shota and Deku. And this is just no Inko, no Ray, because like you know how these girls be. No sexism, though. So I'm not being sexist. Not trying to be sexist. They go like, no, they're like my little baby till the end, basically. Or at least that's how my mom goes with me. But she basically goes like, yeah, you can't get married. No, she doesn't actually say you can't get married, but she treats me like a baby. It's annoying. Right now I got 20 minutes, so I got like 5 minutes more. If you want another one, just tell me and I'll gladly make a part 2. And Muscular says, yeah, okay, I'll think about it. And because like he goes like, yeah, because I would want someone like Shota to marry Deku as well. And they think about it, and like they go up to their wives, and these guys don't normally get serious like this. They go like, serious talk. They go like, but before you say anything, listen, because we've thought this all out. And they go like, and we've gotten the kids as well involved in this. But sorry, no, we haven't gotten the kids involved yet. But we will. But it's their decision. Like, we just want your permission, basically. It's like up to them though. Hey, like, and they tell them everything, and then they go like, Deku says, if Shota's fine with it, then I'm fine with it. And then Shota says, yeah, okay, why not? Right now they're engaged because they're like only minors still. They'll get married when they're 18. And they're 12 right now. Yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna end it, guys, because I really need to think about this a lot more before I can do an actual good one. So anyway, guys, bye-bye.